This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries. Schismatic Industries is gi and no gi jiu-jitsu apparel. You can check out their apparel at www.schismaticindustries.com, which is spelled SCHISMATIC Industries. You can also follow them on Instagram at schismatic_industries and check them out for the best gi and no gi jiu-jitsu apparel. This episode is also brought to you by Guardian Oil. You can follow them at www.tryguardianoil.com or follow them on Instagram at handle tryguardianoil. Guardian Oil is a spray, a cleansing spray you can use before or after training, especially in the grappling department, to keep you clean, keep your skin healthy, soft, and clean from infection and germs.
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
I started this show on Netflix, Midnight Mass. It's fucking good.
Is it good? I saw it. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Yeah.
I got two episodes left. Let's see. How do I say what it's about without giving any spoilers?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. It's tough.
Okay,
I'll do my best. No, I'll do my best. I'll tell you. I'll start off by saying I watched trailers for it, and I was like, after every trailer, I'm like, okay, so what's it about?
Yeah, that's what because I'm pretty sure I watched it, and I was like, okay, I see a priest and like a girl in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
that's
all
it.
right, something weird's going on in this town.
It's weird, yeah. It's spooky. Yeah. There's some spookiness going on.
Okay, yeah. I just watched all 8 of the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, dude, they're great films.
Had you seen them before or no?
Yeah, I had as a kid, but
okay.
I never I sat and because I had this weekend off, so I was like, I mowed the lawn, and then I was like, all right, I don't really have anything else to do, so I was like, let's just bang out every Harry Potter and see what I think about it.
It's still good, huh? Still holds up.
Yeah, dude, the later ones are definitely better.
They are. The first one, like the first half of the first one, after you have seen the series, seems like totally cheese.
Yeah.
Like the first, because I watched them pretty recently. No, I got to I think 6, and watching Sorcerer's Stone, like the first half of it, I'm like, oh, this is cheesy.
Because he sucks. Like he can't even do cool stuff yet. Like,
well, they shoehorn like lingo just so they can explain it, and it's so obvious. Like when I cringed when Hagrid was in the cabin and he was like, I suppose a muggle like you would do something about it, and Harry's like, a muggle? And he's like, oh yeah, that's a non-magic folk. And I'm like, you just had to throw that in there.
Yeah,
it wasn't cleverly done.
It is the first movie. Yeah,
I know, but when he just said, I suppose a muggle like you do something about it, I'm like, oh no, like they just shoved that in there. I mean, I'm sure maybe that line was in the books, but in the movie, it's like obvious. Did you read the books? I read the first 5. I read all the way up to Order of the Phoenix.
Wow. Yeah. How did you not finish them?
Because I don't finish anything. That takes a lot of time.
Okay. I just feel like you're so close, man.
This is why I can't watch TV shows that are like behind.
The books do get bigger. I remember that. Every book got like bigger by fucking double.
I think the 5th one was the biggest one.
Was it?
Of all of them, I think. Could be wrong. Pretty sure. That's the one that most people hate the most. Or like the least, I guess. The 5th one. It was okay.
I liked the movie, one of the better. I thought it was one of the better movies.
You're one of the few. I like it. I thought the whole Dumbledore's Army thing was cool, and how like basically their government is like turning on them, which is like pretty heavy for like a kid's book.
Yeah, dude, that's why I liked it. I was like, it's getting deep, man. J.K. Rowling was throwing some shit in there.
Yeah, as soon as Cedric died, spoiler alert, as soon as Cedric died in 4, like from then on, it just like turns like dark.
Yeah.
But the reason, like, for one, I was a kid, but for two, like, I can't finish things. Like, I just have to move on to something else. It's weird. Like, I can't watch. If there's a Game of Thrones is literally the only exception there was already 6 seasons and I watched them all before I finished it. Um, that's it. Everything I start, if there's a TV show, it's like a few seasons in, I'll watch it and I'll be like, this is great. And like, I'll get to like the second or third season and then I'll just, not that I stopped liking it, I just stopped watching it.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching it. I started Peaky Blinders recently, and I was like into it. I was like, this is cool. And like in the second season, I just like one night I was like, I want to watch something else.
Damn, did you
Like,
get to the second season finale?
No.
Dude,
Don't
it's
spoil
literally the
anything.
best one of the show.
I like the show.
Second season. That second season's one of the best seasons.
Well, I dig it, but I just can't watch the same thing every night. Like I have to watch a show like with the show. Like, but this new show's out. I'll watch the first season, then I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah,
I can't
like The
Benjamin
Witcher.
Franklin.
I'm pretty pumped about The Witcher.
Oh yeah, me too. Very excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of the show. I think it's my favorite game ever, and I thought the show was good too. So. And I listened to the first book. I'd say read, but that's cheating. I listened to it.
was the book a good listen?
It was a good listen for sure. Yeah.
Maybe I need to start doing that.
It's the way to go.
Because I can't read, dude.
Yeah, it takes too much time.
Fucking bores this shit out of me.
It's boring. It takes a lot of time, and you can only do that. You can listen to a book and like do other shit.
Yeah,
like I listened to Drive and Driven, in 2 days. Like one day I listened to Drive at work, and the other day I listened to Driven, which somehow one of my favorite movies is Drive. I mean, it's literally my Instagram handle and picture is Ryan Gosling from Drive. I didn't even know until very recently that it was based off a book. I'm like, what?
I didn't know that either.
No, I don't think anyone does. So I listened to the book. It was really short. It was like 3 hours, which is pretty short for a book. And then there's a second one called Driven. I listened to both of those very recently. It's good.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at Alexa's Harry Potter book and I'm like, there's no way in fuck I'm opening that up.
No, because you can't do anything besides that. That's your sole focus.
Yeah.
All right. So I have to, okay. So my Instagram page has gotten to a weird state, Alex.
What's weird about it?
It's just uncomfortably weird.
Okay. Explain.
Interaction is just way more like substantial. As soon as I hit 1,500, or not 1,500, sorry, 1,100 and a half, I guess. 1,100, like just right under 1,200.
I'm pulling it up.
The amount of likes and comments has been, it's like a totally different page, and
mind-boggling, huh?
No, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's a good thing. It's been frustrating at times.
Why?
I'll have to make a disclaimer. PSA rather. I'll have to make a PSA because I can't. Like, you know how guys like Rogan will say like post and ghost, like you can't read that shit, right?
Oh, you're getting people that are talking about you.
No, not
You're
really.
the meme guy. You're just making memes.
Dude, the comments on the memes are the people who, most of them just don't understand the meme. And like, I have the hardest time letting it go. I had to make a follow-up meme. I had to literally make a follow-up meme. And
I did see, what the hell was that about? Where you're like,
they're back to back. Look for, it's Joe Rogan and a Gee. Look for that one. And then the very next one, read that one after.
Is it the one where it's, why would you ignore 50% of the human body? Eddie Bravo.
I can't believe I have to. Okay, so I have to explain.
Dear morons that need this joke explained. Oh, jeez, man.
Dude,
I know that Eddie Bravo didn't say that quote. I also know that Eddie Bravo is not the guy in the picture. That's the joke. You got 91 people that agreed with you that they're fucking stupid.
It's bad. It's so bad. It's crazy bad, Alex. It's a shame. It hurts my feelings. The amount of comments.
Now I want to read the comments.
Go ahead, read them.
I
Dude.
missed all of it.
So let me
only
explain it to you.
23 comments, dude.
Let me explain it to you because you probably don't. You might not even get it. So why would you ignore 50% of the human body? Is something that Dean Lister said to John Danaher way back in the day. So okay. So that's the joke.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm reading these people. Just keep telling you, and you're replying to all of them.
It's rough, dude.
Dude, who cares? You got 500. That means okay. So the like 7 people in the comments didn't get it, but the 534 likes me. That 550 people like did.
I like the people, but dude, so one guy would be like, dude, Eddie Bravo didn't say that. Shake my head, and then that comment will get like 20 likes. I'm like, you think I don't fucking know that? when you have to explain the jokes, that's bad. That's rough.
Well,
no one.
Welcome to the world, dude.
It's difficult, dude.
No, again,
they're still going. They're still coming in. They're still coming in.
I know, but I think
I got like 2 this morning.
Think about you have how many likes are on the photo. Those are people who got the joke.
Bad. It's rough, dude. It's rough.
And then you got your follow-up even did pretty well. For just like people knowing that people are stupid in your comments.
It's difficult, man. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. And then the roasting I got on the Habib and Islam meme I did.
Why are you getting roasted for it?
I even put in the description like this is just a meme. Like I'm not saying or whatever I put. You can read it. It's from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Okay. So what do people not like that you're joking that he might be better than Khabib?
Yeah, read the comments. They're rough, dude. They're rough. they're rough, man. I'm getting roasted in there. One guy even said like, "What idiot made this meme?" or something like that.
Dude, you know what? It's just like Wolf of Wall Street. There's no such thing as bad publicity, bro. Get those memes. Fucking start firing the memes in the comments, bro.
There's so many comments on that, like replies, comments, and stuff. But here's the thing. Okay, so I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging, but like this is gonna sound like I'm bragging. I can't really say it any better. That's the only way I can say it. So on Instagram, I don't know if you might not know this. And again, there's no way to say this and not sound douchey. So I'm trying my best. You might not know this, but you can only get 100 notifications at a time. The last 100. Okay. So when I have
I'm
well
not
over
that big, you know.
I know. Okay. That's why I said I'm trying to not sound like a douche. But when I get a few hundred or over 100, including comments and everything else, what I only see in my feed is my last 100 notifications. That's it. So I might not, there could be 10 comments in there that happened before I got another 5 comments or another 75 likes or whatever. So I won't even see them. So like I'll get one and I like won't understand the comment and I click it. And like there's been like a thread of comments, people replying to each other on one of my memes I never even saw.
Oh man, so you gotta like be an investigator.
Like, no, right. I need to just leave it alone as I need to because but it's difficult to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Very difficult for me. I'm having a hard time with it. I got a guy who said it. He tried to say, he was like, Eddie Bravo didn't say that. Tank Gabbett did, which is not even true. Tank Abbott didn't even say it. And I don't think this guy's being the troll either. I think he is being for real. So I'm like, for one, you're wrong. Joking. For one, you're wrong. I don't even think you're joking. But you can't say that because what if he is joking?
Yeah. So you
pretty sure he's not. Pretty sure he's not because he threw like an LOL in there or something. Like LOL. Eddie didn't even say this. Like you moron. Tank Abbott did. Like, for one, he didn't. But okay. Dude, it's like the same picture. It's the same picture where it has what's the guy from Star Trek's name?
The guy from Star Trek.
The bald guy. What's his name?
The bald guy from Star Trek.
Not Spock. I don't know Star Trek. Like the
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk. Okay, I don't know if that's him, but whatever.
That's the
It's like
the
the
guy.
it's like the picture
Yeah,
of
that is
Captain
him. Yeah,
Kirk.
it is him.
Okay,
It's
well, it's like a picture of
whenever the
Captain
guy
Kirk.
from X-Men is Captain Kirk. That's the bald guy.
Yes,
He plays
and
Professor Xavier.
yeah, you're right.
Same actor. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Captain Kirk.
but it'll like have his picture and it'll say like use the Force, Harry, and it'll like quote it as
Yeah,
like
it's a
Gandalf.
joke. Yeah,
And, like, that's the joke. Like none of it's right. It's
yeah.
all wrong. The quote's wrong. The guy who said the quote is wrong, and the guy in the picture is neither of those two.
Yes.
That's
And
the
you took
joke.
that concept and put it.
Listen, dude, sorry, sorry. Dr. Joe Smith even DM'd me and he said, I don't think Eddie said that. And I was like, oh, Joe.
Joe.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. You're a doctor. It's been tough, dude. Been tough. Did you see my fight poster? It's official.
I did.
The guy looks like a tank. Why does that guy look
Yeah.
like a tank? I don't like it.
I don't know, dude.
I was hoping to get a guy who looked not impressive.
It's like he lifts.
So he does a lot of stuff. He also, as a white belt, took third place at IBJJF Pans, which is a huge tournament. So
You got him.
I hope so, obviously. But
Yeah, we're not going to talk strategy.
we can't talk strategy
No.
because now we're linked.
Yeah, because he
We're
sees
definitely.
you.
He sees me. Yeah.
Yeah, he sees the long hair,
Yeah.
the shirtlessness.
Yeah.
He's curious.
We're tagged
what's
in. We're
going on.
tagged in the same picture on a page, so you never know. But yeah, I wanted to make a statement. I need to clip a statement. How do I say it short and brief so I can clip this shit?
I
I'm
know
coming for
exactly
you. No, I'm
what
just
you
kidding. I'm talking about the PSA. I feel like I need it. I feel like I need to like have a 30 seconds of like, but I don't. You know what? It's getting too much. It's getting to me too much, isn't it? I'm in too much of it. I need to just ignore it.
Yeah, dude.
But it's frustrating.
I'm sorry.
And
what is your PSA about? Your memes or your fight?
memes and the memes?
Okay.
But I need to just let it go.
Yeah.
I need to let it go.
Dude, it's just you don't even know who these people are.
I don't.
Yeah.
But they might know who I am. I doubt
Maybe.
it. So I was thinking about that. I won't know how this would work, but it's just something I was
Damn,
thinking
dude,
about.
like every picture is you're doing pretty well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's weird. It came at like right before 1,200 followers. That's what happened to all of them, and I'm like, what is going on?
You're hitting the like blow up. You're seeing your
like all my it's probably like all the hashtags I put in. It's probably getting closer to the top of them. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how it works. Sean McCleary
you have
actually
enough
kind of
people.
sort of
You're getting
explained
enough likes where if people look at the hashtag, they'll see your photo because you have enough
Yeah.
followers now to bump you up there every time.
Yeah, the page is growing. Like the rate it's growing now is the fastest it's ever been. Like it's just going.
Just a boy with a page.
Just a boy with an idea.
Yeah, the guard puller one's pretty funny. With
People love that one.
Yeah.
People love that one. People love that one. Someone else posted that page. Someone else posted it. So here's what's weird. I saw that on someone else's story, but the post wasn't my post. So someone stole it and someone else saw that picture and put it on their story. I just happened to see it. I'm like, this fuckers. So you know what I mean?
So you had never seen him crying as a meme, saying this is unnecessary.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Someone else took my
took
meme
it for jujitsu.
Took my meme and posted it.
Oh, with your logo still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone that I follow saw that instead of mine and put it on their story. I'm like, hey, like, go to the source, bro. Go to the source. Don't share this. BJJ Doctor is another one of those stealers, bro. Just throwing shade. What
was the other guy's name?
I don't even want to say it. I will say it. BJJ Bermuda. I think I blocked them.
Right.
Yeah, they're the worst. They're making I wouldn't say a living. I don't know if they're making any money off of it, but they're making a killing off of literally just going through and taking memes. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it shouldn't bother me so much because it is just a meme, but like that's crazy.
You're an
BJJ
artist.
BJJ Doctor is one of them. Like they take memes from other pages. They keep the watermark on it. They don't give any credits. Like follow BJJ Doctor for more, and they have like thousands and thousands of followers. I'm like, you didn't do any of this yourself. It's crazy to me, man.
You're a meme purist.
But then I get hypocritical because one of my favorite pages is Trash Can Paul, and I'm pretty sure they steal all their memes. They're hilarious. Have you ever followed Trash Can Paul? That's my favorite page on the internet.
No,
It's the best. Man, you could get lost in those memes, dude. They're freaking funny.
Trash.
Very fun. Trash Can Paul.
Paul.
Just hang tight for a second.
Is it all one word?
It's all one word. You can't miss it. It's a very popular page. Millions of followers. Hang
Damn,
tight.
he has a check mark.
Go look for it. I'm going to grab a drink of whatever. Probably an energy drink now.
Hurry up. Trash Can Paul. 2.6 million followers. He probably steals.
Also, dude, shout out to Eddie, bro. Eddie's shipped our shirts. After
Really?
2 years or whatever it's been.
Has it been? It hasn't been 2 years yet.
It hasn't been 2. It's been close. Well, maybe it hasn't. How long have we been doing the show for? 1 or not even?
A junior, or it was March. It was right before COVID started. We did our first show.
Right before COVID started, we did our first show?
Whenever we were recording it with no video. Because I was on rotation. I was on my last rotation whenever I was in Maryland.
Did I compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament while we were doing this?
I don't know.
Because you said March. Okay. I did a tournament in February 2020. That was before the show, right?
Yes. Okay.
It
was like right before.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was on rotation whenever because I remember doing it when I was on rotation. But then again, the first episode was like me, you, and Travis, wasn't it?
No, I was a 4th.
Okay.
Still one of the best.
I can go back and look.
That's so hilarious. That's probably our best episode.
Yeah.
What's the worst episode? Me, you, and Cam?
No, that was funny because you were.
It's probably funny. I was so drunk. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. I've almost been sober 1 year, and I used to get just drunk on the show.
Yeah. So, there you go. What energy drink are you drinking?
Rain Orange Dreamsicle, bro.
I've never heard of that.
You ever heard of Rain?
Fuel. Mm-mm.
Dude,
I'm
heard of
not
Rain?
in that market, bro. I just get Monsters if I ever get one.
You're living in the
white
past.
can.
You're living in the past. You're like one of those people like, what do you drink? O'Doul's? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the past. Like that's so old school.
I'm drinking the 2005 energy drink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, White Monsters are still one of my favorites. The Ultra or whatever.
What I get.
No, dude, you've never had a Bang?
I've never actually had a Bang energy.
Bang and Rain are the 2 best. Those are the only 2 I really drink. Bang and Rain. Kind of sort of rhyme.
Yeah, I should what's the best Bang flavor?
Oh man, depends. You're not a sweet tooth guy, so you probably don't like the sweet ones.
What's the most like the White Monster? Like a little berry flavor.
I don't know, man. I like Rainbow Unicorn a lot, but I don't know if that'd be a little too sweet for you. The Star Blast I like a lot, and it has the coolest can. It's like very patriotic. They're all good, really. They're all good, except for some reason the one that sounds one of the best is the one I don't like the least, or the one I like the least. It's called Cherry Limeade, I think, something like that. Cherry, something like that. Vanilla cherry, something like that. I don't know. I don't like that one as much, but they're all good. Rain, they're all pretty good. The orange dreamsicle is my favorite. You know, like dreamsicle ice cream. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah. You work today?
Good. No, it's Sunday.
You always
I
have
never
on
work Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday's the only day I don't work. I work 6 days a week, unfortunately.
Jeez, yeah, me too. Fucking
Except this
sucks.
Saturday. Except this Saturday, I'm off for a seminar. Oh, look at that. Do you know what a seminar is?
Is there a seminar for you for your job?
No, no. For the
What is your
it's a jiu-jitsu seminar.
Okay, yeah. Where you go in like to a classroom?
No. Someone is like teaching a seminar, right? And so
Yeah.
they'll come to your gym or you go there and learn from like a high level guy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you are on a weird fence out. You're on a weird fence because you're friends with guys like me. Where like like way more about jujitsu and jujitsu stuff than anyone else in the world who doesn't train jujitsu.
Yeah.
So like for instance, Craig Jones, like you're like relatively familiar with Craig Jones.
I know
Like
who he is.
you could, yeah. So like Craig Jones could travel and host seminars. Like you
Yeah,
would pay
I
him
get
to
it.
show up at your gym, and then everyone pays a
That makes
fee.
sense.
He
Okay.
gets the money, and you learn from him for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get a pick for the gram. You know what I mean? For
Mm-hmm.
street cred, that kind of thing. So we're having one at our gym from a guy named Jimmy Brewer. I think he's a Carlson Gracie black belt. He's teaching a seminar at our gym on Saturday. Then there's a barbecue after. It's a 3-year anniversary of the gym. It's a very new gym.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How's it working out there? You like everybody?
Good. Yeah, it's great. It's good. It's crazy the turnout that it's had in such a short amount of time. I didn't know the gym was that new, which explains a lot in some sort of a way. Some sort of way. Because like most of the upper belts that come are like from another school, but like they know him. So like our professor, I could be butchering this somewhat, but this is like the full story. Or this is like a vague story. So like our professor he's a judo black belt, jiu-jitsu black belt, been doing it forever since he was like a kid, you know. And he was part of some gym forever. You know, he was like one of the instructors there, black belt, whatever. And then 3 years ago, he just decided to open up his own gym. So like when you open up your own gym, you know, you only have new students. So like brand new people, white belts kind of thing. And then like maybe some people from your other gym could pop in and help teach a class or something, but like they're not under you in your gym.
Mm-hmm.
So like our guy, he's only had a gym for 3 years. Like there's no black belts under him yet. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like he was part of another affiliation before. Now
Mm-hmm.
he's got his own. So like I don't think he's ever promoted anyone other. I think he's promoted purple belts before. Well, I know he promoted one purple belt, Dennis, 2 weeks ago. I think that's the second purple belt he's ever promoted. You know what I mean? Because it's such a his students specifically are new.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, so Saturday I took the day off, which for one is exciting because I don't ever get Saturdays off. And for two, it's exciting because there's a seminar, and then we're having a barbecue right outside the gym afterwards, and the mat's open. So this is like a jiu-jitsu nerd's fucking dream, bro. I can go out there and maybe grab some grub and then just come back in and like train, like put people's
Wow.
brains or roll or whatever. It's like a open field house playground for like a jiu-jitsu rope.
Yeah.
Decent
Like have
food,
beer
maybe.
there? You get lit? Oh wait, shit.
Oh, there's definitely going to have
Dudes are
beer.
gonna get
There's definitely, for one, there's going to be beer there. I don't drink, but for two, there's going to be food there, and I don't want to give anything away, but listen, I gotta watch my weight. I have a
Southern food
weigh-in,
down
and
there,
I have
huh?
a weigh-in in what 20 days? What's today? The 10th or the 9th?
Yeah, today's the 10th.
I have to weigh in 20 days.
What do you have to be at?
I have to be at 200, and I'm a
You got
little
it.
over that. Oh, I got it. I'll make it, but it depends on how hard I want to make it for myself. This is the problem. This is what I like to do. Not like to do. I'm the worst. What I always like to do, I'll step on the scale, and I'll go, oh, I'm good. I got plenty of time, and then I'll fuck off, and then they'll be like,
Number gross.
okay, and then I'll have to I'll be just starving for a week to make it instead of like just doing the right things now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's the worst. Like my last tournament I did June before I moved here. I was way overweight. I had to be I got real fat when I was just being like quote unquote bachelor, and I was living with roommates and just hanging out. My wife was here. I was just like, and it was so funny because I had my head. I was like, I'm gonna get shredded. I'm gonna eat only this, and it was like the opposite. It was like a party, without drinking, of course, but like I just ate whatever. So, anyways, so I had to be 213, and I was like way over, dude. It was not good, and yeah, I didn't eat for like I don't know. It was a while. It was a rough few days. I had to train hard every day, and then like on that Thursday, Friday, I don't think I ate food or water, so I was just like dying. And then thank God when I got to the tournament, they let me weigh in. It's usually you weigh in right before you step on the mat, but like they let me weigh in when I got there. I made it, and then I just like stuffed my face. Luckily, I didn't have to go on the mat till like 7 at night.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying talking to you. We're going to talk about fights very little. I feel like.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I really just want to talk about
it was pretty lame.
It was pretty lame, wasn't it? It was
Dude,
pretty
but we
lame.
didn't talk about last week, which was really good.
Was it?
I enjoyed
Some
the
of them
fights
were
last
good.
week.
The Kevin Holland fight was awesome before it ended abruptly.
Yeah, that was. What did you feel about that? I feel like they should.
Honestly, I think they did the right thing. I think they did the perfect thing, to be honest with you.
Maybe I think that, but I also would have liked to won more money.
No, for sure. No, I'm obviously trying to come at this very unbiased. Unbiased, I think they did the right. I think they did the right thing, like top to bottom. I think they did the right thing, letting it go at first. Like, let's see what happens. Like, if nothing happens out of it, then mulligan, right? We're good. But he ended up in a really bad spot because of it. It's like the guy. Okay, here's an analogy. This is the best analogy I can give. The guy might have stepped out of bounds. Do you call it and stop it, or do you let him run the touchdown then review it? You let him run the touchdown then review it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the right thing to do. Because if you stop it and then you review it, it's like, oh, he didn't step out. Well, now we're screwed. Let the play finish. That's how I look at it.
Or if you let him pick up the fumble, let him run the fumble back.
And then review.
Then review.
Yeah. So it's like he got dropped hard. I think they clashed heads. Let's play this out. Let's see what happens, and then we'll go back and look. Now, dude, he went out, unconscious for sure. When he hit the mat, I think is when he woke up.
Yeah.
Or maybe as soon as Dawkins jumped on him, he woke up. But like his eyes were wide open, staring at the sky when he fell on his face. Like, I believe you call that a flash knockout or something. But he went out. And then he got choked out. Also, I don't know how he survived in that choke that long. That was ridiculous. I was like, can he not be choked out? Most chokes don't take that long. It looked like it was
pretty tight too.
Yeah. And that's what them Dawkins boys are known for, to my knowledge. Like they're stranglers. Yeah, no, I guess the fights were the main event was pretty boring. Like, when it's so weird when you get two guys. It's always like when you get two really exciting guys, they always end up being boring.
Yeah,
like when we had the first time we had Francis and Stipe, or not Stipe, Francis and Derek Lewis.
The only time that didn't happen was Francis and Rosenstrike.
That's true. That's true. But typically, it's like crazy. Like Romero and Adesanya, like I thought that was going to be like literally fight of the year. I'm like, this is going to be no matter who wins, this how this goes. Like it's going to be insane. And nothing happened. Worst fight ever. The whole fight was Adesanya leg kicking him. That was it. Like he won a fight on leg kicks, basically. That's the only thing that happened.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Nico Price Oliveira.
Nico Price fight was good. It was close too. There's only a couple fights I want to talk about from last night, to be honest with you.
Okay, so first of all, not a great.
No, it wasn't so great. The main event was good. I like the main event. But first, I want to talk about the Tim Elliott fight. Tim Elliott fight was good.
Every single main card was a decision. Yikes!
That's rough.
It's rough.
The Tim Elliott one was a good fight, though. James Krause, his coach, who I have a lot of respect for, he actually made a post about it, which I have even more respect for, because he was in Tim Elliott's corner and he said, "We're up 2 rounds for sure. Like just hang in there, survive. We got this," which I thought was crazy because I had I don't have anything pulled up. What was his opponent's name?
Mathis Nicola.
Okay. I had Nico. I thought Nico clearly won the second round. I thought it was like pretty obvious. Like he landed the better shots, more shots, and I was like, it's 1-1 for sure. But James Krause tells Tim Elliott, Tim Elliott, who doesn't love him, dude? That dude just loves to scrap. Like he's in there talking crap the whole time, making gestures. Like it's fun to watch him for sure. But he gets taken down, right? Or maybe he slips and falls. I don't remember how it happened. And he literally held Nikolai in his guard just to stall and like in the round that way because he thought he was up 2 rounds. And I was like, I don't think he is up 2 rounds. And it was unanimous, 29-28 for the other guy. It was everyone had 2 rounds to the other guy. But then James Krause made a post like I made a terrible, which I admire. I made a terrible coaching error last night. I told him we were up 2. I should have told him told him don't worry about that. Let's go out there, your job is to win every round, right? Like but I thought that was a good fight, even though it was a decision. I did like it.
Yeah, the argument for open scoring,
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should at least try it. Invicta, God, I'm gonna sound like the worst, but I'm gonna do it. Invicta did it, or they are doing it. And sorry, I'm gonna sound really sexist here.
I haven't watched it.
No one watches it. It's all women MMA. Not that women. I mean, Valentina Shevchenko is literally one of my favorite fighters to watch. But like most of women, it's
lower level.
It's like, well, we don't know you. Typically, the technique isn't as good, right? And they're not monsters, so they're not like throwing each other around. So it's like most of the time, not every time, most of the time, you're getting a subpar product. Now, Valentina, I think, is maybe the most technical person in the whole sport. I think she's more technical than any guy. She does everything perfect. Everything. She's phenomenal. She's one of my favorites to watch. It's a shame that there's no one that can even hold a candle to her. It's crazy. Like you just want to watch, like how dominant is she gonna be this time? The main event, this is our first weekend we lost a bet, and I think 3 weekends or 4.
We picked the right fighter. If we would have put her by decision, it would have been like plus 300.
You see, I never think to put by decision. I always think to put either win or like just to win or by a specific finish.
Women to win it's probably smarter to start betting by points.
I thought she was close last night. Dude, how good is Dern on the ground though?
Yeah.
My gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy how good she is on the ground. She was showing a lot of that butt last night on the ground. Did you see that? My goodness. Her whole butt was hanging out. I'm sure her PR went up.
her gram.
Yeah.
Did you agree with the decision?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Easy decision, I thought. I thought it was perfect too, because they all gave Dern 10-8 round 2.
Yeah.
I think you're on the other side of the fence of this one, as I am. I think we need more 10-8s. I think there's so many close rounds. Like, okay, I think that guy won it ever so slightly, 10-9. I think a dominant round, regardless of like damage or whatever, like if you're real dominant, I think it should be 10-8. Like it was clearly one-sided.
Yeah.
I think we need more of
it. We're on the
same boat. Okay. I think we need more. I don't think we get it enough. Like the only time we get 10-8s, it seems like, is when someone almost dies in a round.
Yeah, like it's like they barely survived. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's 10-8. But like if you just get totally dominated, like it should be a 10-8. We don't get it enough. But then a lot of them are so close, it's hard. There's so many fights. What was the fight? The fight last week, the semi-boring one, Santos and Johnny Walker. I was like, I don't know how they're going to score this one. I had it the way everyone else did. I had it 3-2 Santos, but every round I scored, I'm like, I mean, it definitely could be either way. Like, not a whole lot really happened. Like, I was only scoring for the sake of scoring and because I had money on it. If I didn't have money, I probably wouldn't even give a shit about scoring. I'd probably been like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. But
Damn, dude.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say Mackenzie Durham almost has 1 million followers.
Yeah, well, she's a superstar in the jiu-jitsu world in general. I don't know if you know that. She's a former ADCC world champion, IBJJF no-gi world champion. Like she's Yeah, very well. She was a superstar in the jiu-jitsu world before she even started in it. And then I made
I
a
see.
priceless meme, which we talked about, and I know you didn't watch it because for one, you probably forgot, and for two, I even forgot until just now.
Mhm.
The evolution of Mackenzie Dern's accent, dude.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Did you see the meme I made about it?
No.
Go look. It's not my last meme was Craig Jones yesterday defending his Polaris middleweight championship belt. But then I think it was the one before that. Look at the one before with the two cars.
Yeah. Real. Oh, okay. Real accent. This is real, but I like this. Mhm.
It's pretty crazy how it's an act that's still going. You really have to listen to it.
Okay, I'll have to look.
You have to.
She was born in Phoenix,
Yeah,
but
she
then
talks. Just look it up, dude. Just look it up.
okay.
Listen, play. People want to hear this.
Mackenzie Dern accent, huh? Oh,
If you
it's
type
the
it on
first
YouTube,
thing that pops up on
yeah.
Google.
It will show how she used to talk, and she talks like a white girl, dude, like an American white girl. Like, and then all of a sudden she has this crazy Brazilian, like I can't really speak English very good accent out of nowhere.
Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
Can you make it to where I can hear it or no?
I don't know how. Okay, so it showed her like talking like a girl.
What year? It doesn't show the years.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, just listen to it, and you can probably slowly fast forward. But like the first few is just her talking normal. I'll speed it up for you too. So just listen to her talk like a white girl for a little bit. She's still talking like a.
No, I've been skipping up. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I like whenever she's in America. I mean, I guess like I don't know. When you go back to Ohio at the southern tip, don't you get your accent all comes back to you?
Yeah, it would come back to me, but I don't know if she ever had that accent in the first place.
But
That's
she
the
was in
thing.
Brazil, so like maybe she
Dude,
picked up that Brazilian.
I don't think she speaks Portuguese, bro.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a problem.
That would be no, maybe she does. Okay, so Rogan's talked about this, which makes it even more funny because he said like it all started like one time. Like I talked to her many times before, and then after one of her UFC fights, like she brought the translator in, and he was like, I was confused because he was like she speaks perfect English. Like, what is this guy here for? Because I think that's right. I think she does speak because I think she spoke with the translator, and then she spoke in Portuguese to the crowd. And it was like, what? And then the translator translates like, what are we doing this for? Like, you talk English. And like she pretended to like slowly learn English.
And
It's like
really,
there's many clips of you like talking. What is going
yeah,
on here?
strange.
That's weird, dude. And everyone talks about it. It's priceless, dude. If you find a Mackenzie Dern interview or a clip of her talking on UFC's Instagram page or ESPN MMA's Instagram page,
It'll blow up.
Go read the comments. They're hilarious. It's like, what accent are we choosing today? Like, it's so funny. How does she not see this? I see
Yeah, how's
7
she
people
not
comment.
address it? Yeah.
I see 7 people comment and make fun of and say my meme sucks, and I get tore up about it. It's a strange time, man. God, I feel like there's something else I really want to talk to you about. I can't remember it.
Is it next week? I think that's a stinker too.
Next week is a stinker. When's the pay-per-view, bro? Oh, the free pay-per-view. How cool is that?
That is cool.
It's very cool.
So it's
It's
Lad
not a
and
bad card.
Dumont.
Oh, Aspen Ladd stepped in for who was supposed to fight Dumont? Ugh, who was supposed to fight her? It's a featherweight fight.
Dude, the co-mains Andre Arlovsky and Carlos Felipe. He's Andre Arlovsky's 31-20.
It's not great. It's not great.
So many fights, dude.
So many fights. Who
Jim
else?
Miller is on the main card again.
I like Jim
32.
Miller.
Yeah, but again, old.
Old, yeah. Who's he fighting?
Some guy with no face on Google. Edric Gonzalez. Eric Gonzalez. Yeah, not good.
Not good at all.
Not good.
Is the next week? No, okay. The 30th is the pay per view. That's the day of my fight. That's the pay per view.
23rd then is Costa Vittori.
Ooh, that's a good fight.
Then
Costa,
the next week,
Costa
the 30th
hasn't fought,
is the free pay per view,
which is not a bad card. Who else is on it besides Glover and Jan? There's some other good names on there.
Peter Yan, Corey Sanhagen.
Yes.
Islam Makhachev, Dan Hooker.
Islam versus Hooker. That's a good card. That's an Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I think Hooker gets exposed, bro.
You think?
Yeah, I think Islam's the next thing. I really do. I think it's become cliche to say maybe. I think he is.
A lot of people don't like your meat.
A lot of people don't like that. Some guy said, nah, Hooker's gonna like tear him up or something like that. Which obviously might happen, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I think he's the next thing, man. I think he's just as good. People from AKA have said that he's more talented than Khabib. Which maybe they just say that to hype up because we haven't seen him yet. You know, I don't know. But maybe he's that good though. They've been friends since they were 3, so they probably have relatively, similar skill sets.
Yeah.
He's tough, man. He's tough. And Dan Hooker's the real deal. Also, shout out to Dan Hooker taking that fight after he just fought.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's not going to get
see his family or whatever. Yeah.
I'm convinced he doesn't like his family. And he's just doing he keeps doing these things so he doesn't have to see him.
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right.
John Jones.
What about
arrested again? I had someone legit because I made a post about it. I had someone make a legit comment. Again, not trolling, not like what I do. A real comment that said he's not a bad guy. After this time he'll learn his lesson, which is a hilarious thing to say now because he's been in trouble so many times. Like you say that after like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I saw a meme that made me laugh where it was like, whatever, 5 title defenses, 6 grand jury or 6 arrests or whatever.
Yeah. He's coming for it, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what that dude's deal is, man. This time he beat up his fiance.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that when he was on Rogan, I think he's only been on Rogan once. When he was on Rogan was after he got in trouble and he got sober. And he talked about being sober on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'll never I'm not going to allow alcohol in my life ever again or something like that. Like he's like, I can't, I'm not drinking. I think he was doing 12 steps, that whole thing, right?
Yeah, and he said he still smoked weed a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said. But I won't drink anymore. But he obviously stopped doing that a while ago. When last time he got arrested was DUI, right?
It was DUI, yeah.
And then this time, his statement after this arrest was I have too much trauma in my life to have a relationship with alcohol. I'm putting it in my past forever. It's like, dude, you've gotten arrested for alcohol at least 4 times now.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you learn after your first time. Maybe your second time.
Yeah.
You got in trouble a year ago. The week we had Arnold Allen on the podcast for the first time, that was when John Jones got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Because Arnold Allen said the guys drink are going to drink.
Yeah.
I don't think Arnie drinks.
I wouldn't see him doing that.
Yeah, he's English though, which I feel like is against their religion.
I know. No, he's not Irish though. He's English,
I think they drink just as much, man. Pretty sure.
No, they do.
I'm pretty sure the English are heavy drinkers. Dude.
Yeah,
I think
it
I'm
sucks there.
English. I think I'm English, bro.
I'm Irish. I'm half Irish, half Greek. Like exactly.
That's obvious what you are, though.
Yeah.
Because your parents were like second generation, first generation.
My dad
Well, I don't
was
know. Was your
second. My
mom?
dad's
Was your
second
mom?
generation. My
Your dad's
mom would have been
second.
like fourth generation or whatever.
Okay, so she wasn't like her
But
parents weren't
like
from the
both
boat.
her parents were Irish though, like pretty
Yeah.
much. Both her
Okay.
parents were second generation. So
But your
whatever that would
dad
say.
was like your dad's dad is like from Greece, right?
Yeah, his mom and dad were born in Greece.
Yeah. See, it's pretty obvious where you're from. Yeah,
Yeah.
you flip a coin where I'm from. I found out I'm more Scottish, way more Scottish than I thought I was.
Did you do a 23andMe? It's like $50.
No, I know. I need to. My
You
mom
need
did.
them to.
My mom did.
Dude, I think it's so fucked how now your mom did it. Now your DNA is just in the database, bro. No matter what.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, because like even though like so say you're not in there, but your mom is, so now like
They know
they'd be
half
able
of
to
my shit.
trace it. They'd be able to trace it down to be like to connect your mom to be like, okay, whoever did this has to be a child of this lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
that's how they get people.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
okay,
how
so
they got
here's
that
my
one guy because his like nephew did it or whatever. So they were like, all right, this killer has to be an uncle of this guy.
that's trippy, dude.
Yeah,
Hopefully I don't try to kill anyone anytime soon or they'll catch me.
they'll get you.
So okay, so my mom's results, like mine will reflect that quite a bit, but not totally, right? Because what
No,
if I
yeah,
got
because so like my dad showed up like a little bit Italian, and that didn't come over with me at all.
oh at all?
So he
So
has
see,
like 15% Italian in there.
well, so we always thought we were more Irish on my mom's side.
Hmm.
Turns out more Scottish, which in my opinion is cooler.
Yeah.
I think they have cooler accents.
Hmm.
You know, Paul Craig's accent is like my favorite.
My
I understand.
roommate in pharmacy school is Scottish.
Is he?
Yeah,
Does he have a
his
heavy
like
accent or no?
no, so he was born in Scotland, but he
Okay.
moved to the US when he was 5. So like
Dude,
it's an American
unpopular
accent.
opinion. I think just because St. Patty's Day, to be honest with you, maybe a little bit of Conor McGregor. I don't know, but like Americans like love like Ireland. Like they think like Irish is cool, like the luck of the Irish. But maybe it's unpopular. But I think Scotland's cooler.
Yeah. And then
Braveheart, what
both his
Braveheart?
parents, like fucking, I could barely understand them.
Damn,
When they talked, I was like, what the fuck did you
what?
just say?
It's crazy you're speaking English.
Yeah.
Like Peaky Blinders, dude. When I watch Peaky Blinders, I have to put the subtitles on.
Yeah. I
I
just
was
do that
gonna
with
make a
every show,
post
though.
like I'm convinced if you don't watch Peaky Blinders with subtitles, you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah,
That's
you
all.
don't really know the story. Yeah.
Because like there's no way you understand every. I watched 3 episodes, and like every now and then, Kimberly was like, "What'd they say?" I'm like, We'll figure it out." Like, like when stuff happens, I'm like, "Okay, that's what he said." I watched like 3 episodes where you understand most of it. Obviously, they're speaking English, but after like 3 episodes, I'm like, I think I'm gonna put the subtitles on. I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Um, yeah, my mom came back 46% Scottish, and like the rest is English. And I think my dad's side is like just English. I think Wit is like straight off like just like nothing but England. I don't know. There's nothing cool about the name Wit. It's a very basic name. I don't know. I need to do one though.
Yeah, just do it.
But they always
Costs a
update
ton
their
of bucks.
shit. That's
So
what's
they
weird.
always have a sale around Christmas. It's always like
But they
half
update
off.
their stuff. That's weird to me.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, as the
Yeah.
DNA profile changes.
If I was a comedian, I'd have a hilarious bit about it.
Yeah.
Because the first time my mom told me, I trolled her. I was like, "Oh, you weren't this before, but now you are." Like, if you weren't whatever before, how are you now? And
I
she
mean,
was
now
like,
their database is like so big that I don't think it moves very much.
well, she was explaining like how technology changes. And I'm like, okay, so they make you from wherever today, and tomorrow you'll be from wherever. That's kind of weird. Because like her results when she first took it are pretty different from what they are now. Like it like refreshes. Like you know, like you retest, but it's like when I think it's because there's more DNA in the system. There's more whatever. Now we know that this blood. I don't know. It's weird. Do you just spit in the tube?
Yeah, you
What if you
just
sent
like
like your
swab
dog
it.
saliva in there?
They'd be thrown off. And it came back like full results. Like, with,
Yeah, like
yeah,
I'm
well,
like,
then you know
okay,
it was a scam.
yeah. What if you just nutted in
I feel bad for the technician.
it? How long do you think it'd take him to know?
Pretty quickly.
Someone had to have done that before.
Yeah,
You think no one's done that?
I'm sure someone has.
I bet someone put stool in there, bro.
Yeah, probably.
It's like it's an expensive prank, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. You just paid $100 to, and you don't even get to see the result.
What if they still gave you the result?
We actually were able to extract this, and
Oh my god! Speaking of stool, I gotta poop.
all right.
I think we're done here. Yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy. Besides, I really wanted to come on and talk about my meme page. Sounds stupid, but I can't
You
get over
did.
these
We
comments,
did.
dude. I can't get over
Yeah.
the comments.
Go. Write some comments while you're on the
Should I just
the
ignore them
crapper.
and let dumpster fire go on in the comments from
Yeah,
everyone
dude.
else but me?
Yeah, yeah. Let other people defend you.
I had to make another post about it, Alex.
You already did that.
Oh, this is what I want to talk about, dude. Some dude. What a weird last thing. Then I'll let you go. Weird thing happened on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird. For one, I don't understand people, man. This goes back to the comments thing. People being rude, and I don't understand people and how they're like, for one, rude. For two, like just so unusual. It's just I don't know, man. So I fought this dude on UFC 4. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a start to any good story.
Yeah.
I fought this dude on UFC 4. And speaking, don't you have UFC 4? Oh, that was on your PlayStation or something?
Yeah. That was
Why
on my
haven't we
old
fought?
Xbox.
Okay,
I
okay. I
have
was gonna say,
it,
why
or I
haven't we
have it.
fought?
Yeah, I had it on PlayStation. I have it on
Okay.
Xbox.
So I fought this dude on UFC 4, and he was like way better than me. Like he beat me. It was cool. Whatever. And then he DMs me, right? He DMs me and says, good fight, man. I was really worried about those leg kicks. LOL. Because that was the only thing I could do. I had his legs shoot up pretty decent, but I mean it was so one sided. It is what it is. I'm not gonna talk crap. And then not instantly, 5 minutes later, I get another message from him. He was like, easy win for me though, like straight trash or something like that. And then I'm
So you
like
thought it was like, oh, a nice comment, and then it divulged.
out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I messaged back, which is again, this is what I need to stop doing. I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, you're way better than me. That's all I said. And then it was like, yeah, dude, straight dumpster, like
He just kept
whatever.
going.
But then it took a turn to for one to the dark side, for two, like very unusual. So he was like, he said something like, I don't know, something like you're something. He made some weird comment, and I haven't even said anything out. And then my name's on my Xbox. Like, it has my name, like most people. Like, it has my first and last name. And he was like, he said, Gage, huh? Question mark, something like that. And then he said, someplace in California. Fresno, is that a place in California?
Yes.
He's like, Fresno, California, huh? Question mark. And I said, nope. And he said, haha, yeah, you are. You have a daughter too. Hang on, I'll find out your
Oh,
baby mama's
Jesus.
name. And I was like, what?
It's like, dude, we just fought in UFC.
And you're not even saying anything correct about me.
Yeah.
So
Well, he
this
thought he
guy,
found you.
out of nowhere, he beats me up. He makes me a nice comment. Then he just starts being mean. And all I said was like, yeah, you're better than me. It happens. And then he just takes to the internet and starts trying to find me. And is not even doing it very good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty
Yeah.
Googleable. That sounds ridiculous, but like,
What if he would have said like Doctor and the Driver, huh?
that'd be funny. That would be
Yeah.
funny. But like, if you Google me, like Max Preps comes out from like
Yeah.
Gettysburg, like football stuff, and then like
Yeah.
my fighter profile will come up for like my jiu-jitsu stuff. Like,
Google you.
Google me, yeah, Google.
Let's see how much he sucks.
So so let me finish though. Why are you Googling? Listen,
Yeah,
so
your
he says,
Instagram instantly comes up. And your
That's
fighter
probably not
profile.
my Instagram, is it? Or is it my new Instagram? I'm
It's
old.
Buckeye23.
Oh yeah, that's
Buckeye
my old
Gage
one.
23. Yeah, your MySpace comes up.
That's hilarious.
Photos of you come up with your little championship. Gage
Really?
Witt plus Travis Jones YouTube comes up. Let's see what this is.
Dude, look at the
It
views on
has
that thing.
1.8 thousand.
How?
You guys singing Bob Marley, looking your big brown eyes.
Over a Razor
It's
cell
a
phone or something.
picture of you.
Yeah. Dude, you know how old we were in that?
It was 14 years ago. So
That the video was 14 years ago. Let's do the math. 14 years ago. Yeah, that had been before that. Way before that. I was like 12.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's like, yeah. He's like, you're from there. I'm like, I just said nope. And he's like, yeah, you are. You have a daughter too. Hold on, let me find your baby mama's name. That's one message. They messaged me again. He said, you have a sister named Haley, don't you? Question mark. Then he sent me another message. I can do this all day, buddy.
And you're like, no.
And I was like, yeah. I messaged him. I said, you haven't said a single thing correct about me. And then he goes, reported for profanity. Enjoy your 24-hour ban. I'm like,
Oh, he banned you?
no, he didn't ban me. You have to get like
Oh.
a certain amount of like reports, I'm sure. Not just some random guy trying to be a jerk. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened in his life that makes
So I sent him a quick message and then I blocked him. I said, I was concerned for this young gentleman. I assume he's a child. I don't know. I assume no adults do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe they do. I said, I don't know what's going on with your life. And I said, but I hope things get better for you. Have a good rest of the day. I sent him that, and I blocked his ass.
Yeah, dude. Very mature of you.
I don't know what's going on with the world, dude. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. This guy, it's not like I even beat this guy up. Like he whipped my ass in the game, and then he just started trying to roast me and find out and do a family history. And he was my 23andMe, dude. Like he was like,
I see you're 47% Scottish.
Yeah, like Scottish people suck.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on here, dude? I don't know what's going on, man. This is a weird time.
Yeah.
We gotta. I don't know, man. I just started having weird thoughts. I'm like, I gotta get off the internet. And then I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, normally I embrace this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you just gotta ignore people. Like, people are ridiculous. Like, too many people on the internet. But like,
trying to find out who you are and that you have a daughter. And,
I have a daughter. I have a
in
sister. I didn't know I had a daughter.
California.
I didn't know I lived in California. I didn't know I had a daughter. I definitely didn't know I had a sister named Haley. That's a big surprise. Like, I don't know how that slipped past me. But it is like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like if you knew my first and last name, you could find me.
Yeah.
Like you can find out stuff about me. Like, what was this guy doing? Like, who's teaching you how to use the internet? Because you're not doing it very good. Ugh. All right, dude. That's it.
Right.
I had to bring that up. What a weird dark turn that guy took.
Yeah, man.
Over a UFC
Internet's
game.
a scary place.
I need to stop responding to people.
Yeah, dude. You need to just
this has happened a couple
put your
times.
hater blockers on, bro.
This has happened a couple times where I try to kill them with kindness. When people will DM me and be like, "You suck," I'm like, "I know, like
Yeah,
you're way better than me." Like, hope to be good as you one day, and it never works. They just come back harder. It never works.
Yeah, because I think they want the confrontation, and you're not giving them it.
Oh, they have to, right?
Yeah.
What I used to say, I think I said this to you before, is like I'm pretty good at the game. Like I'm pretty good. Like I beat a lot of people. Like I know I'm good. So when someone beats me and they DM me like you suck, in my head I'm like, well, I really don't.
Suck.
So like, how many people do you DM? Because you probably beat a lot of people. I'm not saying like I am like the journeyman. I'm just saying like, if you beat me, I probably win more fights than I lose. Like I'm pretty decent. Like if you're beating me and DMing me about how bad I am, like there's some people that are really bad at this game. Like, are you DMing everyone you play? Like that's a lot of DMs, bro. That used to be what I said. It's not like I was like clearly like a novice, and they were just like, dude, quit playing now, which I've got before. Like maybe try another game, bro. Like,
Yeah, I got
God.
that before.
Oh my God. All right. Did you get Far Cry 6?
No.
Oh, maybe you should.
Should I?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I started playing it.
Okay.
Do you like Far Cry games?
I've never played them.
Ever?
Is it like the zombie apocalypse, right?
No.
No.
The Far Cry does a very interesting thing, in my opinion, where none of their game stories they're not like connected at all.
Oh, really?
It's like you can just play Far Cry 6. Like there's not like a backstory you need to know. Every game is its own story. Like they did a Far Cry Primal game where you're like a caveman. Which the concept was cool. It was like the most hated game of the series, but I like the concept. I thought it was really cool. I only played that game, Far Cry Primal. I played Far Cry 5 for a little bit, and then I played Far Cry. Now I got Far Cry 6, so I started playing. It's
Do you
cool.
like
It's like
make things?
no, I don't think so. It's like a first-person shooter for the most part, but it's like story. You can be into it. There's definitely a crocodile in here that's like you can like sick on people.
That's cool.
It's pretty wild. You know, if you're a reptilian kind of guy.
Yeah.
Which I am. You move here, and you know, my favorite animal is an alligator.
The gators. Yeah.
It's my favorite animal.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, I moved to Washington, and I thought mountain lions were cool, cougars, right? I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like they're here, but like you never see them. People in general don't see them. Like they're just out there, and it's like, whoa, that's cool. It's like it's a monster out there somewhere. But like here, it's like that with an alligator, but you see them all everywhere. they're not a mystery. Like there it is. There it is over there. Like if you jump in there, if you jump in there, like you're probably dead.
Nice.
It's cool. It's just dinosaurs just roaming around. Just waiting for someone to jump in there and eat them. Would you swim in fresh? I don't think I'll swim in fresh water here. I swim in the lake, but it's like, it's for one, it's a little sketchy. But for two, it's like, you know, there's some designated areas.
Yeah.
Kind of
just make sure there's small children around you. So like, you know, throw them in the way.
It's
They're not you just got to beat them out.
I got roasted on Reddit. I started Reddit and then I quickly got off of it.
Yeah, dude. You think Instagram comments are bad, dude?
I was just it was me trying to plug my own stuff, and I don't think it worked, and it was just like it just got annoying. Because some of the stuff wouldn't get any thumbs up, and I'm like, I don't know how this works because like on Instagram it's blowing up, but I put it on like BJJ memes on Reddit, and no single person upvoted it or whatever. So I'm like, this is just weird. But I did in South Carolina living or whatever, one of those Instagram pages or Reddit pages of me when I noodled and got that catfish, and you know my son went in the water and took a picture with me. Dude, people were just roasting me. One chick called me hot, which was cool, but everyone else was just like, there's so many gators in that lake, and it was like, obviously he doesn't give a crap about his child or himself. Oh my God.
Dude, stay off the internet.
It was rough, dude. It was rough. Someone was like, it was like a thread of like, no way I'd let my children in that lake. It was like, obviously he doesn't care about his children. Like, okay. My word. And then there was one.
Haven't had good luck lately.
one lady basically called me hot. That was cool.
That was good.
What was funny is that comment got all downvoted. It said what a catch, and it said talking about the man, not the fish. And then it had like 37 downvotes. Oh my God. All right. I'm telling you, dude, the internet is just not nice to me. I feel like I'm out here putting quality content. You always hear these people, like the celebrities, like, yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, no matter what you do, people are just out there, you know, you're ugly, or like, you know, you suck. This sucks. Your show sucks. Your page sucks. Your meme sucks. I don't.
Trying to get your kid eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, he hates his children. He has a daughter and a sister named Haley.
Yeah.
I got off Facebook and I had none of this. And it was great. And now I'm starting to get my page is growing, and it's like I just am dealing with this shit. It shouldn't be a problem. It should be no
just
problem.
ignore it. Yep.
Ugh. What are we gonna do, Alex?
I don't know.
All right, I'm done with my rant.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I have a birthday party, so
have fun.
My son's birthday party is today, so that'll be fun.
His birthday was the 6th.
But his party's today. People work and shit, so
All right.
That'll be fun.
That'll be
All
fun.
righty. Yep.
All right.
I'll see you next week, buddy.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.
All right. Love you. Bye.